I'm in Cebu. I just got here. I had every intention of being a good vlogger and making content, of the journey and getting here in the airports. It turns out airports are either horribly boring, or if they're not boring, I want to do anything but vlogging right then. I want to deal with problems. So I didn't do that. I just got to Cebu and checked into the hotel. Absolute first stop is friend and former student Jan is in town for like 6 more hours. So I'm gonna go have coffee with him, which is good because I could use a coffee. And I had coffee with Jan and Esther. It was lovely. They're lovely. It's nice to see friendly faces when you travel. So now I'm faced with a dilemma because the Jollibee in Ayala Mall is closed. And I ask myself, am I willing to have something other than a Jollibee chicken spaghetti as my first meal in the Philippines? And I think you can guess, dear viewer, the answer is no. I'm walking to the next Jollibee. I don't know why. I love the chicken spaghetti.
The next day was my talk at UP Cebu, which I didn't really film because I was, giving a talk. It went well, but it is the only time I've ever had to shoo away a stray cat in the middle of a talk. While I was doing that, literally at the same moment, Kat was starting her journey.
Welcome to my second morning in Cebu. I didn't really do any recording yesterday. What I did was give my talk at University of the Philippines. It went well received, nice kids, as usual. Had a nice chance to chat with my colleagues there, which I like doing whenever I'm here. As I record this, almost to the minute, Kat's plane is landing at the Cebu Mactan airport. So all I have to do is hang around until she gets here. It'll take a little while. She'll be tired and jet lagged. So, let's see what we can get up to today. We'll probably take it a little easy, but, the vacation really starts today. I need Kat to provide me some structure. So, let's have some fun. Since I'm in the mall killing time, I realize for all the times I've been in Cebu, I've always stayed fairly close to Ayala Mall. I've been here a lot. I still have no mental map whatsoever of this mall. Every time I turn a corner, to this day, it's a complete surprise what I'm going to see.
And finally,
I'm in Cebu.
She made it.
So about 24 hours ago, I was at home, and now I'm here, and now I'm warm. And
we happen to be here for the grand finale of the UP Cebu Comsci Week, which is MX Comsci, which is a show? Pageant.
We'll see.
Anyway, whatever it is, it's about to happen.
Here we go.
So we've been shown to our seats, which, as you can tell, are not at the back. They're very much at the front. So it's happening.
and it happened. As pageant questions go, they were a little more involved than usual.
Global collaboration in achieving the SDGs and what precautions should be taken. Candidate number 6.
Well, do we have a concise summary of what just happened?
Fabulousness.
Yep. We don't have one of those at SFU.
No.
But I'm glad they do. So we begin Cat's Day 2 in the Philippines. We've experienced mixed comsci. It's not going to get better from here, if we're honest. I think that's got to be a highlight.
And it didn't really, but we had a good time. We had dinner at House of Lechon, which is a requirement when you visit Cebu.
It's lechon time.
I seized the moment.
I'm heading back from the weird, stupid karaoke sports bar again. And every time I go there, I think there's no way that it'll be as weird and fun and interesting as it was the last time, And every time I go there, it exceeds expectations. Sometimes the owner gives you some crazy squid dish because he's just happy you're a foreigner in the place. Sometimes you go and there's a bunch of girls celebrating their birthday and they're really friendly and fun. Sometimes you go and you meet an English teacher that works at a call center that's met up with some friends because whatever stupid thing is going on. And it's always interesting and it's always fun. And I spent very little money to have that amount of fun. And I don't know, Kat didn't want to do it because it's grimy and weird. So tomorrow we transfer to a different hotel just because. See you tomorrow. Good night.
The next day we met up with Mel, Jean, and Robbie. She's a local vlogger we've been watching forever, and we dropped off a care package for her and her family.
Thank you so much, Kat and Greg.
Thank you.
And then we skip ahead a day because, well, it was raining yesterday and we're at a nice hotel, so we didn't really do very much. We did go to Turning Wheels Brewery, had a beer, met some locals and had a lovely conversation with them. But otherwise, we stayed pretty close to home. Usually we would have our sort of quiet hang around the hotel days a little later in the vacation, but the rain being what it was, and being in Cebu, a place where, as I've said before in these videos, I kind of feel like I live, not vacation. It's just that I only live here for a week at a time or something. So hanging around was kind of nice. And that brings us to today. We had a pretty quiet morning. For lunch, we went to a little collection of like food stalls near here and had a local dish that, frankly, there's no other way to put it. It's stir-fried pig brains. But, well, frankly, it tasted a whole lot like garlic and chili, which is what was in the stir-fried pig brains. Really nice. As we were there, happened to sit down beside somebody I know. Krishia, a student who was at University of the Philippines 6 years ago when I was there, happened to be sitting next to me with some colleagues. So I got to see her. That was really nice. She remembered me. She's used stuff that I talked about then in her thesis. So that was really cool. And that was really our last Cebu adventures. We stayed pretty close to the hotel on our final evening. And as you can tell, we're now on our way. Kuala Lumpur next, a place where we've never been before and definitely don't feel like we live there. So hopefully a little more adventuresome, and see you on the road.